finally get it right now as a parent and as a partner now that they are with the new supply? Let's talk about it. Welcome back, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do. Today, let's talk about why the narcissist that you're co-parenting with focus more on the new supply's kids, sometimes the kids that the new supply came with, and doing all the right things that you talked about doing with your own children, that you spent years trying to get them to do with your children, that they never did. So suddenly they're now their parents, and they're that parent you're talking about. You wanted them to be that partner that you wanted them to be. Why are they doing this? One, to secure the new supply. To secure the new supply, remember the new supply is a package deal. New supply that's coming with children, they go all out to secure the new supply. So them treating the kids, going all out with the kids, is the same thing that they did with the new supply, putting them on the pedestal, giving them everything that, that they learned that they're supposed to do, just to reel them in. It's the same thing that they're doing with the children. That's why they're focusing on the new supply's kids instead of their own kids, because they're trying to secure the new supply. Number two, of course, is they're still trying to spite you. Again, as long as you are, in that, not that you're in the relationship, but you're communicating, you're trying to co-parent, they'll be doing a lot of things that they know that they're supposed to do, that they weren't doing with you. Now they're doing it with the new supply. It's the same thing with the children. Everything that you told them, because make no mistake, while they're with you, they do understand what they're supposed to do, right? But again, if you watch, my videos, this is intentional. Everything that they do is intentional. Things need to be chaotic. So they understand what they're supposed to do. Now they're doing that. For the reason they're doing that is to reel the new supply in. And then to spite you, to show you now, I know what I'm supposed to do. This is the person that deserves it, not you. And especially if you're the one that left the relationship. They're doing this out of spite. Number three is they're jealous of the children that they have with you. I know it's crazy. We said this a couple of times. They are jealous of the children. They're jealous of the love that you have for your kids, the way you go all out for your children, the way that the children have that relationship with you, because the narcissists do understand that you have a genuine relationship with your children, which is why they spend time while they are with you in the house to either try to make you the villain or to completely ignore you. The children, of course, are tools just like you are and everybody else. So they are jealous of the love that the children have where you have for the children, that, you be there. Generally be there for the children, and you don't need to act like they're doing. You don't need to pretend. The children are getting the genuine love they're supposed to get from a parent. So they are jealous of that. Number four is that, of course, they're trying to control the narrative, because when the relationship is over, whatever it is that you were not talking about before, like most of us, don't discuss this until the end, comes out. So now they are trying to push the narrative out there where which is why they jump in and get married quickly, get, new supply quickly, is to show how lovable they are. Obviously, whatever it is that you're saying cannot be true, because somebody else was willing to love them right away. And then look at all these kids. You're talking about them not being there for the kids and not taking care of the kids. Look at all they are doing for these kids that the new supply. Don't even dare. But look at how much they're doing for these kids. So clearly what you're saying cannot be right, because they are good parents. They are doing this for these parents, for these kids, So this is more to control the narratives of whatever you're saying, because, whatever you said, talk to people about them, which is the truth, of course, of how you are really living with them before, you left the relationship. It can be true, So the next one, of course, is control, because if you know these people, everything is really in control. They want to be able to control what you think, what you say, what you wear, what you're doing, because that's the only way they feel like they have some value. If they can be able to have that control, to control how you feel from day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, that is how they feel like they have this power over you. So, of course, when you left the relationship, that is over. The same thing happens with the children. When you can now decide what you want to do with the children. None of you are walking on eggshells. You're physically separated from this individual. They lost that control. So now, of course, they are punishing you for how dare you be out there. So they might be the one that discarded you, but because you're thriving, which you're not supposed to do, they have to punish you. And they're punishing you they punish the kids because the kids are a session of you. If they punish the kids, they feel like they're punishing you. So that's why they focus on the new supplies kids doing everything that they're supposed to be doing for their children. They should have been doing for their children, do it for the new supply, because they've lost that control. And because they've lost it, whether you left or they left you, they need to punish you. That's why they're doing all this. So when you see all these things happening with the new supplies kids and they're not doing it for your children, and you've said this 20 million times while you're with them, the right things to do when it comes to the children, and they're not doing it, somehow they're doing it now, please don't think it's anything beyond these things. That is it. They didn't magically get it. That somehow it now works. They understand. No, it doesn't. This is why they're doing it. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind. Get a hold of your mind, and everything else will fall into place. Take care.